called Brother Fuzi Yunus from God's Glory Miracle Center Church, and here we are in our Nuggets of Glory, first edition. Today we're going to talk about vindications that come by the righteousness of Christ in you. Vindication, the word vindication means to be justified, to be approved, to be accepted. And when we say that you are vindicated of the Spirit, we shall say you've been accepted by the Spirit, you've been approved by the Spirit, you've been justified by the Spirit. Meaning, when a man receives the righteousness of God, the Spirit's duty is to confirm his vindications in the Spirit. So when God bestows righteousness upon you, you have been accepted, you have been approved, you have been justified in the presence of God by the Spirit. So whoever is righteous before God is accepted. So whatever he does is in the lines of acceptance, is in the lines of justifications, is in the lines of vindication. That's why we can say that the prayer of a righteous man avails much. Why? Not because he fasts a lot, not because he reads the Bible a lot, not because he goes to church, but because he is righteous. So being righteous approves you before God and reconciles you back to God. So the Bible says in the book of Isaiah 54, verse 14. This is what it says. Let me check. 54 verse 14. 54 verse 14. Isaiah 54 verse 14. It reads. Let me read. Hallelujah. God is good, and all the time God is good. Verse 54 verse 14. It says. This is what it says. You shall establish yourself in righteousness, in rightness, in conformity with God's will and order. You shall be far from even the thought of oppression or destruction, or you shall not fear, or from terror, for it shall not come near you. Now, the Spirit does all this. It makes sure that because you are righteous, His duty is to see that all these blessings are upon you. You get my point? So, even in the book of 2 Corinthians, verse 5, verse 21, this is what it says. 2 Corinthians, verse 5, 21. 2 Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 21. It reads, 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 21. It reads, it says, for our sake he made Christ virtually to be sin, who knew no sin, so that in and through him we might become endued with, viewed as being in, and examples of the righteousness of God. What we ought to be, approved and acceptable and in right relationship with God by His goodness. That means when you receive the righteousness of God, you are accepted before God, you are in a right relationship with God. Everything that you do, you are justified by the Spirit. So in that, we come back to what we are sharing, the vindications of the Spirit. Meaning, it says the vindications are the justifications, approval of righteousness. Approve the right ones, the righteous ones. So when you are righteous, the vindications of the Spirit approve you in everything you do. They approve your word, they approve your ministry, they approve your prayer, they approve every statement concerning you. The Bible says that Jesus